for the NBA Rising Stars Challenge. Get ready for some thrilling action as the best first and second-year players in the NBA do battle on the hardwood. Alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan.
And Kevin, you talked about some thrills being in store for us tonight. These young guys are all capable of making a spectacular play at any given time. And I got a feeling we'll see plenty of them here tonight.
Absolutely.
Well, without question. I mean, if this game has taught us anything over the last few years, over the years in general, it's there isn't a highlight reel big enough to capture all of the incredible high-flying action.
Now the starting group for the sophomores. George out there with Amen Thompson. Then it's Derek Lively. Then there's Brandon Miller. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5 down low.
And guys, since this game started back in '94, this has been a perfect warm-up for the All-Star game. I mean, it has all the fun and excitement of the big game with the added element of introducing some of the great young stars to the league's fans.
Reza Shea with it, covered by Miller. Back to Ellis. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Thompson dishes to George. Thompson outside. Inside. Here's Lively. And finished off by Lively.
Love the dunk from Lively, not just settling for the layup.
This really has become one of the signature events of All-Star Week. I know you love it, Greg. It gets everyone in the mood for all the festivities that are soon to come.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it's such a great way for these young players to show off some of the fancy moves that they wouldn't even dare to attempt in a regular season game.
Ellis, the pass. Nailed from three-point land.
Strong mechanics and a high release. Shepard just needs to catch it when he's on.
Wembanyama. Hit balls. Nice speed that time from George.
He's been a gem this year. I mean, there have been so many highlights for him all over the first half of this season.
And I've got a feeling, Greg, he's just getting warmed up. I think he'll be even better after the All-Star break.
And we've got a collection of the greatest players in the world here. I mean, and playing in an event where they can really let it all hang out.
And that's exactly why we always come away with such great memories. I mean, because they really do try to give the fans as many highlights as possible. And they are the best players in the world.
And it's just something about the Rising Stars Challenge. It gives each of these young players a chance to really do something special on a national stage, maybe for the first time in their professional career.
Pass to Castle. Castle gets the screen from Ellis to the inside. Shepard the pass to Hawkes. Outside off the mark. You brought the big stage these young guys are on tonight. For so many of the fans, Greg, who are still, just getting familiar with these players, it really is a great
It really is a showcase. And for each player, whether they have great moments or not, just being chosen to participate is a huge honor. And it says a lot about where they stand. The officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice. Got to play without foul.
He misses the free throw.
Lead.
That one misses. There's 1:54 left in the first quarter of the game. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, Tom Thibodeau had a few minutes to share. Now
Josh.
He's in awe of Victor Wembanyama just like everybody else. He said, I don't know that we can stop him. I don't know that we can slow him down. But they want to try and play a physical brand of basketball. And see if that has any effect. Kevin?
Thank you, David. The sophomores making some changes. Podziemski's coming in for Thompson. And Henderson subbed in for George. To the wing on the left. Ellis with a screen on Henderson.
ยิงมีเพื่อน
Let go.
ยิงมีเพื่อน
Shed. That's good.
And for a guy who hasn't been able to get a ton of minutes this season, great that he's had a chance to show off his skill set here
สู้
tonight.
เขาได้ต้อง
And he does
3
have
แต้ม
some
เลย
skills to show off. I mean, his opportunity for more
เอาวง
playing
ใน
time
เราวง
is
นอ
going
ก
to come soon enough. He just has
ว
to
งใน
stay
เราวงนอก
patient.
Now here is Miller. Hasn't made one yet.
โอ้โห
Takes it inside. Moves back up.
ไม่ลง
Blocked. And they'll keep possession.
เอ้ย
A generational talent Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
The sophomores have shot just one free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game. He hits both from the stripe.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Here's Ellis driving inside.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
I like the way he capped off that drive. The one hand hold punch.
Here's Wembanyama. And the layup falls. Wembanyama's got 13.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Henderson passes to Wembanyama. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 15 points in the game.
You know, I know his NBA career is just starting out, but he has been logging some veteran minutes in the regular season.
Well, in his short time in the league, Greg, he's earned the full confidence of the coaching staff. They're not afraid to use him in any situation.
Back to Ellis. Hawkins outside. From the arc. That shot is off. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Sophomores lead by 7. The second quarter coming up right after this break. For the sophomore, Derek Lively, he's checked in for Azar Thompson. Thompson comes in for Brandon Podziemski, and Georgia subbed in for Henderson.
A little light on the fouls in terms of what's being called tonight, and that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
We've got Carter. Ellis is out there with J. Then there's Shepard, and it's Castle in at the small forward. That's who's in the game for the rookies. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. George looking over the floor.
เกมได้จอร์จดวลกับเชฟเพิร์ดเอาอยู่สวยเพื่อน
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Ellis the pass to Carter. Ellis with the screen for Carter. Hawkins right side. On the wing, Ellis. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Hawkins. Over Wembanyama. Hawkins can't hit.
And you know what? Defensively, both teams have picked it up as we've gotten a little deeper into this game.
A little more competitive fire and intensity being shown out there now.
On the wing, Thompson. Lively with the screen. The sophomores need to get off a shot. Here's Wembanyama for 3. Coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 4 assists now tonight. Wembanyama's gone a perfect 2 of 2 from the arc. Wembanyama against Hawkins. Here's Shepard.
ชนกูปลิวเชฟพลาดเอาหน่อยเพื่อน
He doesn't hit that one. Sophomores with the ball. A big stretch here going 10-2. Pass to Hendricks. Here's Lively. Down low. Here's Wembanyama. Rebounded by Ellis.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Shepard the pass to Ellis. Hawkins with the ball. Ellis outside. Out to the right wing. Shepard off the pick from Ellis. Shepard, that's good. Shepard's got 5. No question who's been in control of this game.
Boy, they have really taken charge here.
Wembanyama outside. Pass to Lively. To the paint. Drops in the layup for 2. Lively's got his second bucket tonight.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Carter finds Ellis. And Ellis throws it down.
โดนหล่อเป็นหมาเลยนะไลฟ์ลี่
One hand throw down.
That's how you get your team back into it.
That might indeed ignite a spark in this team.
Hendricks passes to Lively. And the
โอ้
layup
โหโดนทำไง
6 points for him.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their
อื
heels.
มทำไมล่ะ
Beyond the arc. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And we finished one half of basketball. Sophomores out front. They finish off the second quarter on a
ตามหลังอยู่ใน
14-6
คอร์ด
run.
ไปครึ่ง
We'll see
แรก
you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
ทีวีสู้ไหวครับหน่อยยูบี้
And it's time to get back into it at the Rising Stars Challenge. A night none of these young players will ever forget, I'm sure.
Oh, to be young and athletic. Just a ton of energy out there on the floor tonight.
Yeah, you know, like we see every year, these young guys are super excited to be playing in this game. And that excitement comes out onto the
ป้อง
court.
ก็ดี
Taking a look at the sophomores.
ทำก็ได้
Victor
อะไรวะ
Wembanyama is out there with Derek Lively. Then it's George. Then there's Amin Thompson.
Wembanyama.
Miller in at the 3.
The perfect lob partner. Wembanyama with elite hand-eye coordination.
มึงเอาปะ
Jaquez the pass to Ellis. Riza-Shea in the corner. Ellis outside. Clock at 6. Riza-Shea sets the screen
ลิ
for
ซ่าเช
Ellis.
ลิซ่าเชขอโทษ
Riza-Shea missing.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Wembanyama passes to Miller. George with no one around.
สอง
It's good. It's Miller with the assist.
เจริญ
George
เจ
has
ริญ
got his
เถอะนะ
first bucket of the game and
แม่
he's
ง
on
แต่
the
ละ
board
ตัว
for 3.
ทีม
And
ที
the
มสองนี่
timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Rookies with the ball. Ellis outside. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. It's Ellis on the wing. 5 on the clock. Riza-Shea sets the screen for Ellis. Well, rookies need to get a shot on
Riza-Shea.
He gets that one.
Well, Riza-Shea has decent size, and he uses it well that time to put points on the board.
George passes to Miller. Here's Lively. To the middle. He's looking for Wembanyama and finds him.
จะ
Basket
ป้อง
good.
กันยังไง
So far,
ครับ
so good to
นี่
begin this half. They're 3 for 3.
ไป
Perfect.
ลิซ่าเชเพื่อน
Pass to Shepard. Ellis against Wembanyama. Ellis the pass to Shepard. Now Hawkins. It's tipped. Here's Castle. He's
เช
covered
เพิร์
by
ดยิง
Thompson. And it's Shepard missing.
That's one for their
อาวุธเฟย
first
ของสั้น
4
มึ
to
งเร็ว
start the
จัด
second half.
มึงเร็วจัด
A little over 2.5 minutes off the
มึงยิ
clock
งสาม
in
เลย
this
มึงยิง
final
สาม
half
มึงยิง
of
สาม
play.
มึงยิงสามมึงยิงสามเลย
Wembanyama with it. Picked up by Ellis.
กูรีบาวได้ก่อนมึงบ้างล่ะบ้างล่ะ
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Riza-Shea in the
ลิ
corner.
ซ่าเชเพื่อน
Back to Ellis. Pass to Shepard.
เชฟเพิร์ดเราจะทำอะไรให้นายได้
Hawkins outside.
ฮาเก้
That 3 off the mark. Here's Wembanyama for 3. That doesn't go either for Wembanyama.
but still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
And the rejection by Wembanyama. Outside, George. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 5 assists in the game.
Getting his team the best shot on the floor. Amen Thompson feeds a ready shooter that time.
Bruce Ellis is...
Many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
Jaime Jaquez is out there with Bruce Ellis. Then it's Ellis. Then there's Carter. And it's Shed in at the point. That's the rookie's 5. Here's Ellis. Sophomores grab the miss. Hendricks has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Thompson. Here's Reith. Plays it up and thinks it in. Reith has got his first points of the night.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
GA, what effect do you think the rule to limit flopping has had since it was put into place in the NBA?
Well, I do think we're seeing less theatrics. And there were fines before, but a flop now might impact the game itself. So I'd say it's been a bit of a deterrent.
Pass to Shed. Lets the 3 fly. And no good.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter.
Thompson looking for an opening. Here's Reith. Shoots over Hawkins. And the shot by Reith, no good. Carter on the wing. He's defended by Podziemski. Ellis goes in. And
Are we seeing some high-flying efforts tonight or what?
นี่จะไปดังคอนเทนต์ใช่ไหม
I mean, they're doing some major damage to those rims.
Back to Henderson.
ลูกพี่ก็เดือดเกินลูกเนี้ย
And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. 14 feet away. Here's Reith. Off target from outside.
เอาดิกูมาละกูปิดเครื่อง
Ellis kicks to Carter. Back to Ellis. And he makes good on the lane. Ellis has had 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Pass to Hendricks. Back to Henderson. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by.
ใครเครียด
Here's Hendricks. The shot by Thompson, and no one's around. A three-pointer, no good.
กูมาคนเดียว
Ellis right side. And it's his 5th basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now.
Cashing in on the interior, making it look all too easy.
Thompson outside. Pass to Reith. Back to Thompson. There's the pick. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Ellis.
กูมาคนเดียว
Here now the rookies.
กูมาคนเดียว
Now Carter. He's covered by Thompson. Buzelis sets a screen for Ellis. Over in the corner,
ยิง
Hawkins.
3
Good on the triple.
Really nice job there by Buzelis. Already sees the floor at a high level.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Pass to Reith. Thompson with it. Podziemski finds Thompson to end the cold streak.
มาดิคือเบา9 ครั้ง
On
เอ้
the
ย
wing, Ellis.
กรรมการอย่าบัง
Now Buzelis. So the sophomores take this one by a big margin.
You can't say enough about how well all these young men competed here tonight. A great show for the fans and a clear picture of just how many talented up-and-comers we have here in the NBA.
Greg, no doubt there are some future greats among the players we saw here tonight. We're pleased to have brought you all the action. So now for Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan saying good night, everyone.
10 แต้ม 9 รีบาวด์ 4 แอสซิสต์ครับถือว่าอยู่ในฟอร์มที่ใช้ไล่
Gotta love H-Town. This city shows a hoop of love.
ช่างหัวมันดีกับเลนเส้นกุลอะไรก็ไม่สนใจงั้นนะดังกันเทไม่มีเราหรอกวะกูไม่เล่นละเลิกมึงไม่ได้เล่นดังกันเทสโถไฟทีวีแม่งเลยไดมอนด์ลีล็อบเดลิงแฮมก็ยังอยู่นี่นะแอฟโจนชามินอนนัสตรีสDynasty List เอ็มพีจิมเบอร์วูฟสแตทซีซั่นไฮพอยต์อยู่ที่18 แต้มครับ คือโก42.6คือโท17.4โอ้โหโคตรกระจอกดับเบิลยังไม่มีให้เห็นเลยเอเวอเรจต่อเกม 9.4 แต้ม 4.1 รีบาวด์ 2.4 แอสซิสต์แล้วก็ 0.3 ทั้งสตีลแล้วก็บล็อกกับสต็อก career high 18 แต้ม 5 แอสซิสต์ 9 รีบาวครับ 3 สตีล 2 บล็อกสถิติหรูอยู่นะ เอาอยู่ไหนดิพูดงี้ก็พึกเหิมดิพึกเหิมเลยต้องเล่นเป็นคือของเราล่ะอาฟเรนนะเจอกูเซนกุลอย่าปากดีใช่ไหมนี่ไม่ลำบากอย่าปากดีน้องเฮ้ยลูกพี่เฮ้ยอัฟลินเนี่ยครับเจอกูอัฟลิน
A chance now to take a look at the steals over the last few months for Amen Thompson.
I get the feeling he hasn't been paying as much attention defensively as he should be. His steal numbers have dipped in the past few months. He needs to get back some of that intensity on defense.
Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. Conley and Ant are the one of the two. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns, and it's Minot in at the 3 spot. And for Houston, Shepherd is out there with Thompson. Then it's Dylan Brooks. Then it's Tari Eason, and it's Şengün in at the 5, roaming the paint. Well, Grant, this is not your average regular season game. These teams are fierce rivals.
Oh, yes, they are, B.A. I love playing in these type of games. I mean, the fans are extra loud. The players are fired up. This will be fun.
In the back half of the season, rookies are being scrutinized as award season approaches. MP is set. His sights are set on winning Rookie of the Year.
And MP's goal for his rookie season was to win Rookie of the Year. But so far, against his peers in their first season, he hasn't distinguished himself as the best. MP still has some chances left against other rookies to prove to himself that he is the best in the class. He wants to perform better, and we'll see how he does.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
For Houston, they've gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Now here's Brooks. He's closely guarded. Şengün, the screen. The 3 is up. That's good. Brooks for 3.
And you gotta at least honor Brooks' three-point shot if you're the defense. I mean, he is more than capable of connecting.
Here's Ellis. To the paint. Outside Edwards. Jacks up a 3. Rockets with a rebound. Richard, if you look back at the Rockets' history, it's striking how many all-time greats have worn that uniform.
There are so many Hall of Famers: Hakeem Olajuwon, Ralph Sampson, Calvin Murphy, Yao Ming, Elvin Hayes, and that's only to name a few.
That's the shot you hope for, right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Pass to Minot. Here's Ellis. Brooks defending. Here's Minot. And here's Edwards outside. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And this is how confident Edwards is. Feels like he can sink these shots whenever he wants.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I did get a chance to speak with Houston's head coach, and he said when you watch film on Karl Anthony Towns, his size is impressive, but when you're actually standing next to him, he looks a whole lot bigger. And he knows how to use that size on the blocks and on the perimeter, which makes him an especially tough cover. Brian?
Thanks for that, Allie. Now here's Şengün. 17 points in his last outing.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break a mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
Towns passes to Edwards. Back to Towns.
3-pointer โอ้โหแคบ
You could just get lucky.
โหลเพื่อน
Here's Thompson. And a nice finish on the layup.
You know, inside is where Thompson excels, and the concentration allowing him to finish there.
Here's Ellis. Pass to Minot. From the arc. Count it. 1-for-1 to start the game.
ไม่นอดอ่ะไม่นอดอ่ะ
Right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
It makes a difference for them if he can establish his three-point shot as a weapon.
Fires in the triple.
And that's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Why not? That three's off the mark. Houston in the lead. Tari Eason is seen by some as a player on the rise, Richard. Things are coming together for him.
Yeah, his game is evolving along with his confidence. When young players put in work, they are going to get better, and that's what Eason has done.
And so it looks like it'll be Houston's ball. Smith, he's checked in for Houston. Whitmore comes in for Shepherd. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Alexander Walker's checked in. Pass to Whitmore. Back to Eason. 5 on the clock. Thompson passes to Eason. He shoots. And it's Whitmore missing. Let's see if they want to go 2-for-1 here, Graham.
Hey, looking at the clock, I'd say yes.
ยิงเลยเพื่อนยิงเลยนาวยิงเลยนาว
Alexander Walker. Whitmore defending. Ellis passes to Alexander Walker.
นาวยิง
No good on the triple.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Eason finds Thompson. Back to Eason. Smith outside. To the middle. Here's Thompson. Pass to Şengün. Eason with the ball. Up top Whitmore. Thompson right side. Up and over Conley. Releases from the wing and drills it. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Rockets ahead. Up
ขอ
by
แรก
4.
ไปด้วย
And
การ
we'll bring you
นำ
the
อยู่
start of
10
quarter
แต้ม
number
ครับล็อกเก็ต 12-8
Making some changes. Brooks, he's checked in for Hinton, and it's Shepherd in for Harris. Ellis is checked in for the Timberwolves. Mike Conley comes in for Jones. Houston has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. At small forward and power forward, it's Brooks and Smith. Shepherd is out there with Whitmore, and it's Şengün in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Pass to Shepherd. Here's Whitmore outside. Lays out. Offensive rebound. Brooks outside. This one for 3. Got it. 2 for 5 now.
And he's much more comfortable shooting off a pass. Brooks with a nice shot.
Timberwolves trail by 5. Here's Ellis. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Edwards, a pass to Ellis.
ยิงเพื่อนยิง
Now Edwards launches it. Smith with the rebound. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, the eraser in the last matchup against the Thunder really lit up the floor. He ended with 15 points, and he didn't waste any of his chances, putting up an impressive field goal percentage. He stepped up his game tonight, and you can tell his teammates love seeing him go to work. Guys?
Yeah, got it. We saw him play in attack mode the other day. We'll see if he can keep it up in this one.
You know, I think he can. A repeat performance should be no problem for him.
Oh, I don't know. After you put up numbers like that, I think the defense starts paying a little bit more attention to you, so it might be difficult.
Carl Anthony Towns has checked in for Minnesota. Minot comes in for Lee. Pass to Brooks. Outside Eason. And here's Smith. He's guarded by Conley. Pulls up. And there's Smith. That one's good on the assist from Eason. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Rockets.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And also, the coaching staff has to love the hustle so far. Just playing with great energy, getting out and converting in transition.
Shot clock at 5. Edwards for 3. Minnesota again missing.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure he comes back.
Pass to Shepherd. Back to Brooks. Sinks that one from the post.
9 เลย
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
โอ้โหยังไม่ลงอีกเหรอเฮ้ยบ้าไปแล้ว
Practice maybe, but although I had some leaping ability early on, I never had the audacity to do it in the real game. Punishing the red right there.
แม่จ้าเกิดขึ้น
He's going to talk it over with his guys. And Houston making a change here. Thompson's checked in. Lee, he's checked in for Minnesota.
ไถ
Outside Conley.
ยิงเพื่อน
Back on track. Eason pulls it in. Eason's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
And it's Brooks missing.
That's 2 points they should have had. I'm sure he'd love to get that look again.
Pass to Ellis. Here's Lee from downtown. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Yeah, and for Towns,
จัดไปดิ
great awareness at the
ลี
offensive
เพื่อน
end.
The Rockets lead by 8. Here's Shepherd. No points so far. Thompson outside from the wing. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Ellis, good.
จัดให้
Here's Shepherd. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. Şengün. 6 to shoot, and here's Brooks. Lets it go from the wing. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Brooks has got 7 points here in the quarter. And so it's the Houston Rockets. Breaking the action up 10. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Hello, folks. Is this the halftime show? Yes, it is. And some heated conference races going on right now.
Ernie, you're always heated about something.
I don't get heated, Shaq. I go with the flow, man.
See, Ernie, that's what makes it so easy
ชนะนัดนี้ขึ้นอันดับ 10 เลยนะ
And time to talk now about that first half. What a dominant display for the Houston Rockets.
They're doing.
Thanks as always.
แพ้ก็รออย่าแพ้
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Look at Dillon Brooks. What a contribution.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Kicking off the second half. Here's
มาแล้ว
Conley and Ant are the 1 and the 2. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns, and it's Minot in at the 3 slot. Şengün, the screen. Now here's Brooks. The D's right on him. And here's Shepherd for 3. Comes alive. And Şengün gets it to go. Şengün's got 10 points.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Ali LaForce.
Well, similarities in the games of Alperen Şengün and Jokic. A couple years back, Jokic suggested that Houston run their offense more through him, and they have. Jokic said that's going to benefit the whole organization. He wants to pass and play for the team. They'll move when the ball is in his hands. Brian?
Well, Jokic would know. Thanks, Ali.
That is how you deny entry. Great effort.
Lets a floater go. Oh, and Towns with the block.
The wingspan of Towns in action, allowing him to get on the ball.
Inside, Eason. It's Eason with the jam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
And he drives in. Edwards, a pass to Ellis. They set the screen. There's the triple. Rockets with the rebound. Following this game, they'll hit the road to challenge the Jazz at Delta Center in Utah. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Let's look back on this past month and see the teams who were lights out from three-point range. The fourth spot held by the Timberwolves.
And look, that stat is absolutely no fluke. It's just a matter of getting hot from long range. They are working hard to find good, open looks from the perimeter.
It's Edwards on the wing. Off the mark with 3. And Brooks has got the ball here for the Rockets. They lead by 11, largest margin of the game. Pass to Thompson. On the shot. One free throw coming his way.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Since being drafted in 2021, Alperen Sengun has really grown his game, Richard.
Particularly his assist numbers. That's what impresses me. You can run the offense through the 6'11" Sengun. It's so impressive.
Houston shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Thanks, guys. And the Rockets got their guy with the number 3 overall pick, Reed Sheppard. He brings elite shooting, blue blood basketball pedigree. He has immediately made himself a key cog in their rotation. I'm told the Rockets have high hopes for Reed Sheppard for years to come.
A lot on his plate, without question. All right, Shams, thanks for the update. Now a timeout called by Houston. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
On the wing, Brooks, covered by Alexander Walker. 16 feet out. Heason finds Smith. And here's Sheppard for 3. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Timberwolves trail by 14. Pass to Alexander Walker. Here's Ellis, defended by Thompson. Here's Alexander Walker. No good on the 3.
Now. Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And stolen by Edwards. 1:27 left in the third quarter here.
Defense got rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Thompson passes to Smith. And one guy who's just scratching the surface of his potential, Jabari Smith.
Yeah, he's still very young, still gaining strength, but is it...
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. And there's the call on Dillon Brooks. That's his first foul of the game.
They're having a hard time with fouls. It's still early, but one more and they'll be over the limit.
Pass to Edwards. Here's Ellis, defended by Sengun.
Since halftime, either they've gotten sloppier or the defense has turned up.
They've got Tari Eason, Amen Thompson out there with Sheppard. Then there's Alperen Sengun. And it's Brooks in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Thompson outside. Brooks outside. 6 on the shot clock. Sinks it from distance. And the Rockets lead by 19.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to them at all times.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
Houston has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Şengün, the screen. Brooks, right side. Pass to Shepherd. Şengün, the screen. Here's Thompson. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
The sheer size of Thompson makes it difficult for defenders to match up well against him.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Outside Conley. Down low. Oh, deflected. Şengün with a steal. Here's Shepherd. Pass to Thompson. Şengün with it. Over Towns. Houston with another miss.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Here's Ellis, defended by Eason. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Tari Eason. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Rockets.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
Well, something else that has stood out to me has been their aggressiveness on the boards. They're just out-muscling the opposition on the offensive glass.
Now here's Brooks. 5 to shoot. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got 4 rebounds now.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Rockets.
A big key tonight, second chance points.
Yeah, B.A., they really hit the offensive glass. They won the battles for loose balls, giving them plenty of extra opportunities.
And this will go down as win number 25 for them this year.
And this is how they wanted to finish off this season series, with a win and evening it up at 2 games apiece.
And what a huge performance it was for Alperen Şengün.
Okay, I'm going to explain what he did here. It's called playmaking. Being someone that seeks out their teammates, making the extra pass.
And the Rockets going with a whole new group out there. And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Towns. Lee comes in for Minot. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Edwards. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Mike Conley. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That's on Steven Adams. No good on the free throw. And he's good on the second.
In their position, they really need to cash in on every chance at the line.
One side has dominated tonight.
Yeah, they've done a fantastic job of imposing their pace and style of play.
Adams with a screen on Towns. That's good from Adams on the assist by Whitmore.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
15 seconds left in the game. So Houston takes this one by a big margin, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it.
Good game MP.
Just let it go. Focus on the next game. MP, you my dog and all. Look,
you're my dog.
Talk crazy about you like that. You gotta stand up for yourself. Come on, my dog.
to rumble, young blood.
พร้อมแล้วพร้อมแล้วพร้อมแล้ว
Fans live for days like this one.
ดีเจเดนโอ้เจเดนกูหายไปนี่เอง
Welcome, everyone, to a great Sunday night with the NBA here on 2. Entering the home stretch of the season, GA. How excited are you for the play-in tournament?
It's a lot of fun, Kevin. You can go from a 10th seed to making the playoffs. It makes this part of the year that much more entertaining.
And by now, we know how much it would mean to MP to win Rookie of the Year. He recognizes he's only got one shot at it.
And this may disappoint some fans, but I just have not seen MP be able to set himself apart from the other contenders. This might be his last chance to make the kind of strong impression that could draw some of the votes his way. He needs to put everything he has into this game. Honestly, even with that, it may not be enough.
And the starting group for the Spurs. Sochan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. Vassell in the wing along with Johnson. And it's Paul in at the point guard. Now, here's Vassell. After the miss from Karl Anthony Towns. Wembanyama, high screen on Conley. Pass to Wembanyama. Shot clock at 5. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Oh, great decision there. Get it to Wembanyama finish as the roller.
Such an interesting player, isn't he, Coach Jeremy Sochan? He played a lot of point guard during his second season.
Yeah, Kevin, the Spurs experimented with Sochan at the 1. It was a bit unconventional. They went away from it later in the year. But that experience as a point guard will continue to help his playmaking ability as his career progresses.
Ellis, the pass to Conley. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Towns kicks to McDaniels. Towns sets the pick for Ellis. He's looking for Sochan and finds him. And a fast break now for the Spurs. On the wing, Johnson. McDaniels defending. Wembanyama, a screen on McDaniels. Johnson finds Vassell. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Paul for 3. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Ellis outside. Conley against Paul. Conley the pass to Ellis. Here's McDaniels. McDaniels off the pick from Ellis. And they can't put an end to this drought. San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Pass to Wembanyama. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the teams that have been money from the foul line since the All-Star break. Number 5, the Spurs.
They are really dialed in at the line, especially since the break. I mean, really shooting an impressive percentage from the line.
With a short break in the action, now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, the eraser in the last matchup against the Heat played an important role for them. He ended up with 8 points, but the big standout was his season high in rebounds. What an effort on the glass. He performed really well. I could see his role expanding if he continues to make that kind of impact, Kevin.
Thank you, D.A. Win or lose, Greg, it's amazing the impact he can have on the game.
Yeah, in that last one, he was making plays all over the court. No one could match up with him.
And the important thing now is to keep that momentum going. You want a player building on his positive results.
So it's the Timberwolves now, following the bucket by the Spurs. A nice shot by McDaniels.
And this is something McDaniels continues to work on. Good to see him cash in off the catch.
And the Spurs winning the 2023 lottery stand, adding the terrific Victor Wembanyama. A franchise changer, it appears.
Yeah, Kevin, the hardest thing, and you need a lot of luck to do it, is to get that guy. The guy you can build everything around. There aren't enough of them to go around. Victor Wembanyama is a guy you can build a championship franchise around, multi-skilled at his size. This guy's going to be a fixture in this league for a long time.
Ellis right side. Outside Edwards. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist. Edwards got 5.
And when you watch Edwards, expect him to get his a prolific score.
Paul kicks to Vassell. Wembanyama, a screen on Edwards. And the basket by Vassell.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Ellis with a screen on Vassell. Edwards. Rebound San Antonio. Last time they met was in Minnesota, where they beat the Timberwolves.
And in the last face-off against these guys, they enjoyed a huge advantage in free throw percentage.
And that one's good. Wembanyama. And so the first quarter is in the books. Spurs lead by 4. From Target Center, back in a moment.
กูยังไม่มีแต้มเลยนี่
Check in for Minnesota. Mike Conley comes in for Jones. Jeremy Sohan's checked in for the Spurs. Paul comes in for Jones. On the court right now for the Spurs. In the backcourt, it's the veteran Paul paired with Castle. Sohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. And it's Allen in at the what a quick move inside.
That is incredible. Wow, this is how explosive Edwards can be. He finishes with such force at the rim.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. It's Allen on the wing, defended by Alexander Walker. Here's Sohan. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Sohan's got his second basket.
And there's a nice playmaking element to Castle's game, especially at 6'6".
GA, there is a lot to like about the game of Stephon Castle.
His size, playmaking, defensive intensity. I guess the question, is there that one thing that he can do at an elite level? That will be a crucial step if he's to become a star.
Inside, there's Ellis. Pass to Gobert. Timberwolves passing it around. Ellis dishes to Conley. Ellis with a screen on Paul. Conley the pass to Ellis. Good defense by Wembanyama.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Here's Castle. Edwards defending. To the inside. Wembanyama. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
To Gobert. Gobert the screen. took the opportunity. Alexander Walker's got his second basket of the night.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him to clean look.
Allen for three. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. Led to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point.
Minnesota making some changes. Towns is checked in for Rudy Gobert. McDaniels comes in for Alexander Walker. And Lee's subbed in for Edwards. The Spurs also changing it up. Johnson is checked in for Wembanyama. And it's Vassell in for Castle.
Flashing his athleticism on the drive. I like when McDaniels takes initiative on offense.
All finds Vassell.
And Lee
pulls it down.
Defense does just enough to alter that shot.
And it's Towns penetrating. It's good. This game is all even.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Pass to Vassell. Allen, a screen on Lee. Again, the miss by the Spurs. And Zoelis will bring it up for Minnesota. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have
shit.
They didn't do that.
When you have a defense that's showing this form, it's normally due to an overall lack of effort.
And the defense to start that play was terrific. I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
Ellis with a screen on Paul. And here's Conley outside. Rebounded by the Spurs. Allen inside. And McDaniels with the block. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the San Antonio Spurs. His production has been flowing as he's tallied 20 points and looks to be planning for more. And we'll be right back after this.
We'll be right back.
These guys have made a great case all season long, Shaq. And now they're processing things even faster, making even better decisions. That's impressive.
Yeah, if your front office selected any one of these guys, you could say you won the draft.
Getting to that first half of action from Minnesota, they find themselves in the middle of a tight one.
I like how they've been eating the glass.
And that concludes.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him. Really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spot. Been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Edwards on the way. He's joined by McDaniel. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Ellis, and it's Conley in at the point. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Where there's a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting, Greg, what's your opinion of that?
Well, Kevin, stretching the D isn't just about how far out they have to defend. It's the distance between that and how far in you have to defend. That's why analytics favors shots at the rim and from distance.
And stolen by Wembanyama. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Johnson, the pass to Sohan. Johnson kicks to Paul. No good from outside.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis. Ellis has got his assist for that last one here tonight. San Antonio trailing here. 90 seconds now into the second half. Wembanyama, a screen on Towns. A nice shot by Sohan. Sohan's got 10 points in the game.
Such a unique player. Jeremy Sohan can score anywhere on the floor. Does great things for his team.
Ellis kicks to Edwards. Ellis with the screen for Conley. Both three-pointers off the mark. The Spurs have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Even now, Stan in his late 30s, Mike Conley still able to perform at a very high level.
Well, Kevin, his father was a gold medalist in track and field. So even as Mike Jr. has maybe lost a step, he's still able to compete athletic.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. You asked Greg Popovich about Victor Wembanyama, and he says Victor's a different player. He's got talent, and you don't want to take that out of him. I tried to do that with Manu Ginobili, and I learned my lesson. Just shut up and let him play. Victor does some amazing things. His game is all-encompassing. Kevin?
That's a great way to put it, D.A. It is all-encompassing. Wembanyama is 1 of 1. Hey, thank you for the report. Gobert checked in for the Timberwolves. Spurs also at the sub. Grayson Allen's checked in for Johnson. On the wing, Ellis. Defended by Sohan. Timberwolves passing it around. Conley off the pick from Ellis. Conley's shot is off. For San Antonio, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Here's Wembanyama.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Here's Ellis. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Not the best statistic for him. At the line, very low numbers.
Minnesota making a switch here. Alexander Walker's checked in. Vassell outside. Pass to Wembanyama. Wembanyama sets a screen for Allen. Here he goes. Good on the shot. Allen's got 5 points so far.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And here we have an opportunity to check out Karl Anthony Towns. He's one of the standouts over the last month. And not many players convert opportunities inside as well as he. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
And he deserves credit for knocking down such a high percentage of his free throws. It's not a glaring part of the game, but incredibly important nonetheless. Damian Lee is checked in for Edwards. Now, here's Vassell. T right on him. There's Allen. That's good on the assist by Vassell. Vassell's got 3 assists in the game. Timberwolves trail by 5. It's tipped and stolen by Vassell.
I'll show you.
51 seconds left to play in the third. And the wide open shot from Paul. Off target with his 3. Angelo Conley will bring the ball up for the Timberwolves. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Nuggets at Ball Arena in Denver. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. Ellis against Paul. 24 seconds left to play in the third. Allen's shot is off.
Wow. Just the easy one right there, right at the rim that came up with.
Here's Ellis driving to the basket. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. For Minnesota, they have shot 5 of 8 from the foul line. That's good from Ellis. San Antonio making a switch here. And Ellis There's 10 seconds left to play here in the third. Now Vassell fires from deep. And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. It's the Spurs. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish.
Substitution now for Minnesota. Towns, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Ellis comes in for Naz Reid. McDaniels, he's checked in for Lee. And it's Mike Conley in for Jones. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. On the court right now for the Spurs, Zohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. The cell in the wing along with Johnson. And it's Paul in at the 1. Here's the floater. A shot by Johnson, no good.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Pass to Vassell. Lets it go from deep. Knocks down the 3-ball. And the Spurs lead by 6.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Towns. And again.
เท้าเอวเลยนะ
For San Antonio, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the 4th and even 50%. Paul, a screen on Towns. Offensive rebound. Back to Paul. Johnson outside. 6 on the shot clock. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Towns has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Ellis with a screen on Vassell. Edwards dishes to Ellis. Pass to Towns.
Well, in a big moment, go to your big man. Towns can be so dominant when he needs to be.
Zohan finds Paul. Back to Zohan. Paul is screen on Towns. Here's Zohan. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one is on Towns.
Yeah, with how physical a game Zohan plays, you'd expect him to be at the stripe more.
Second one is good. Being both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Taking care of business at the line, converting on all those free throws helps him build this lead.
Count it.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, with him, he's dangerous because he's so confident. He wants to deliver in these moments.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Yeah, he's leaving no doubt in this one. Doing everything he can to slam the door on.
That one's good. The San Antonio Raiders are just 3 on the basket from Karl Anthony Towns. Paul passes to Wembanyama. Fades back. It's rebounded by Towns.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss it too.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots. Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Johnson, the pass to Paul. Good!
Time to take over. Paul senses this game is hanging in the balance.
It counts. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And challenging the bigger defender coming through in the biggest moment.
Yeah, and that's even harder than it looks to overcome that height differential right at the rim.
Here's Wembanyama. Another shot. Count it!
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
Here's Ellis. Outside Conley. Ellis with the screen for Conley. Over Paul. Good! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And there is just no fear in Mike Conley. He has not met a big shot he was afraid to take. And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend it.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
Great composure there. Calmly knocks them down to put this game out of reach.
Puts up a deep three. A shot by McDaniels, no good. And an intentional foul right there.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. He's able to hit the second one, and that increases their lead to 6. And here's Ellis from beyond the arc. And so it's the Spurs with the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy.
Ê, thả nó.
Sorry, man. Tough game tonight.
We all have our bad days.
Ôi thì vô vụ.
That's a solid team out there. You guys will have to bring it.
You have been playing well as a starter.
Yeah, and we are confident it is the right move for the long-term health of the team.
But
not everyone is as good as we are.
I'm sure you can figure out who he's talking about.
I mean, if I were him, I'd be happy too. But like you said, there's no place for hurt feelings, and this is a grown man's league.
Yes, of course. But we would like you to make a special effort to get him more involved in the offense when you're on the floor with him.
We've talked a lot about using your gravity to get everyone involved. We just want to make sure that he's one of those people.
Look, I'm not trying to give you guys a hard time, but I don't understand what the problem is. We're winning games. Isn't that what's most important?
We're winning games now, in the regular season. But we're going to need him down the line. Not just in the playoffs, but in the years to come. And if he feels like his talents are being wasted, he's going to want out. We could lose it.
And it's throwing off chemistry in the locker room.
I get that. But what's more important to him? Winning games or usage rate?
It's not that simple, MP. Everyone's got an ego, right? And quite frankly, he earned his.
He has done a lot for this organization, and we are just trying to do right by him. How would you feel if the tables were turned?
Look, I'll do what I can. But at the end of the day, he's his own man and he can make his own decisions.
We understand that. But we have some reasonable requests that we think you're going to be okay with.
All right, look. I'll give him my best
นี่
shot,
ฟังนะ
but he has to hold up his end of the bargain. I can't put the ball in the basket for him, too.
All we ask is that you try. It's in the best interest of the organization, MP.
We need you to be a team player.
Look out there, MP.ไปก่อนครับทุกคนเจอกันครับ